Okay, June, so if you wouldn't mind telling me what Singing with Dementia does.
Singing with Dementia is a group where we use music as a communication tool for people who have dementia. It started it about 5 years ago with Diane, my friend, because we felt we wanted to give something back to the community, because both of us are ex-carers, and we knew from experience that there is very little available for carers in the community, and what is available is very hard to access unless you know the ropes to do it. Yeah.
And what is it? What's the reason you do this charity? What brought you into it?
Well, because my husband had dementia, and I was just looking for something really to do. But we started as a resource centre in Eccles about 6 years ago, and that didn't quite take off. It took off, but it wasn't doing as well as it ought to have done. And so we were looking for something else. So I saw a program on the television of a guy working with people who had dementia, and he was a barbershop singer, and he used music as a communication tool. And I just had a eureka moment and thought, that's what we need to do. Never dreaming that it would grow into the size it has grown to today. I just thought, I don't know what I thought, didn't think ahead at all, very naive, very naive. The first day we met here we had 16 people, and now nearly 5 years later we have perhaps 60 to 70 come every week to sing and get support, enjoy the friendship, enjoy the warm atmosphere, and stay for lunch. And it's just a really, really good group for people to belong to, because if you have a partner of someone who has dementia, and especially as it progresses, there are very few places you can go together as a couple. You know, restaurants are out, theatres out, because of the unacceptable behaviour that could occur. But here they can come, and it doesn't matter what they do. Nobody turns an eye because everybody's been through it. So people can come, carers can relax, and if their partner plays up, we just take them in a quiet corner and quieten them down. And that means a lot to people. So that's one of our main things that we do here.
I just wanted to first ask, how long have you been coming, and how long have you known June?
I've known June for 5 years, and I've been coming here for 5 years. Brought my husband on the first day visit started here, and he had dementia, and he gradually went worse and worse and worse, but we still came, and he did sing. He found that singing was a lovely thing for him to do. He loved music, and every Wednesday we used to come, and he used to sing lilacs in the springtime, and Edelweiss, and all these songs that he loved. Brian played for him, and he was, every Wednesday he was ready to come here. June is a marvellous person. I don't know how she does it, quite honestly. Now that my husband's died, which is just 2 years ago this month, I still come because I still like to help in some way, and I gain things from it. I meet friends, we have a laugh, and lots of things I get from this group.
Brilliant.
I've also brought a friend with me who hasn't got dementia, and she loves it as well. So that's all I can tell you about that.
Yeah, so Brian, tell me about how you got into this, how you
A brief
history of it was, I've always played guitar and sort of done other things, and always sort of done a bit of open mic stuff and songwriting and just different things. And a friend of mine was working as a activity coordinator on a dementia unit, and she said she knew I played guitar, she knew I sang, and she asked me to come and do a few songs for the residents. And I mean, I didn't really know what I was doing, and I probably sang quite a few inappropriate sort of songs really, you know. But she asked me back once every 2 weeks to come and you know, entertain the dementia residents, and I soon learned over a period of time by trial and error which songs work and which songs don't. And I know I see some of the, you know, I've gone into dementia units and I've spoke to clients. I've gone round the room first and I've tried to speak to people, and because of the dementia they've not known who they are. You know, some of them have not been able to speak. But when I've been singing, and we're singing something like "How much is that doggy in the window?" people who can't actually put a sentence together can sing along to "How much is that doggy in the window?" And I think that's what I've noticed, and that's the most important part of it. Is there might be people there in the later stages of dementia, they can't actually talk, but they can sing, and that's what it's all about. You know, that's the basis of it all. And going back to, you know, how I started, when I started doing this group here, I'd had a lot of experience of going into dementia units, entertaining clients with dementia. So coming here was certainly, and it's certainly. I've got a lot from it, certainly benefits from it, no two ways about that.
If anybody would like to help us in any way, you can contact us through our website, which is www.singwithdementia.co.uk, or through my email, which is j.gumboots@gmail.com.